oh well. Games have glitches, especially single player ones, so kind of get over it. No game will ever be perfect, put it that way. Oh wow. He completely cut me off. That was a major cock block. And I actually didn't see that coming, believe it or not. I thought he was going to spawn behind me. But then again, when did they ever spawn behind me? And I still get the feeling that I'm way too over leveled for most of the areas in this game. Mainly because some of these monsters are actually supposed to be a little bit more difficult than they actually are at the moment. Which is understandable since they have, or this is the later part of the game. Look at you running away from me again. Are you gonna get cornered like your friend? I'll do it. Just don't run into that wall. And you'll actually be pretty good. Like I said, I'm really just running away from these monsters just because I'm trying to get this quest done. And it's weird because it's been a while since I've actually done quests in a Final Fantasy game. Well, not as long as I think, if you count the mark missions in 13 as side quests. I guess I did those a few months ago. And I actually got most of them done. But then again, I lost all my save progress when I had to switch hard drives. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. But other than that, like, the last time I did it was Final Fantasy XII, but I haven't played that game in probably 2 years. At least to the point at which I did the side quests. Yeah, I was thinking back, that's a while back. I actually wanted to play that game again not too long ago. But my disc doesn't work. Actually, my disc works. My PS2 just sucks. It's old.
Maybe, just maybe, you two can save us from the peril hanging over our heads.
Yeah, maybe I could. I don't know. Alright, so I believe the next thing we have to do is take out, I believe his name is pronounced Feral. And it's actually the monster that I believe was talked about at the end of the last session that I did. And pretty much Feral is a big ass dragon that we have to beat the shit out of. And I don't remember him being too hard of a boss, if he is even considered a boss. But I do remember fighting him. I'm just gonna get the Ravager boost too, and then do that. Alright, so we should be done with that. Alright, so get all, level him up, and then we'll go fight Feral. Just because I want to be a dick and beat his ass. Alright, so come on. We gotta go fight a boss, man. You gotta move quicker than that. Alright, so everything should be leveled up by now. I'm pretty sure I can't really level up anything else for the most part. I do want to save the game though. But it's not really necessary. So I'm just going, I keep pressing the wrong button. But so I'll just skip saving the game, just because it's not as necessary. This game does have a retry option, so if I die I can just use that, which I rarely ever do in the first place, because usually if I die I feel obligated to level up more before I go back, and that's for any RPG type game. And you know what's weird is I live out in the middle of nowhere. I have a headset on with a game playing through it, and I just heard somebody's music going down the street. And I live about 100 feet off the street, so, which I find quite annoying. Oh, can't really do that. Do I have to change the weather to get this thing to come out? I wouldn't doubt it if I did. Actually, let me see. Oh yeah, I gotta go back to the camp. I think I have to talk. I actually have to talk to the girl again about the weather controlling device, because I believe she's the one that tells us what it does. But then again, like, I never understood why they just didn't use that in the first place to change the weather. Makes no sense to me. I can't complain. I don't live there. But this is... It's pretty interesting to see a so-called weather controlling device, though. In just like a simple hunter encampment, for the most part. Not something you would expect them to have. Let's actually... I'm pretty sure we have to go back and talk to her. Oh look, it's spawning right here.
I hear you're looking into what's causing the storm. I don't know much, but I'll tell you what little I know. The storm only
Why is
comes
she
when
looking
it's
at
really
Sarah's
hot and sunny
tits?
outside.
What should we do then? Wait for the weather to change?
There has to be something we can do.
There's a weather controlling device
There she goes
nearby.
again. Come on, girl. You jealous? You jelly? Alright, enough of that. But, let's see. So it seems I gotta change the weather.
There's a direct correlation between weather and monsters.
But she's looking at Sarah's tits too. What is with everybody looking at her tits?
Come, I'll teach you how to
Seems
operate the machine.
awkward.
Use the lever to shift the direction of the wind. That's the first step in changing the weather. The weather will change depending on which levers you use. There are 4 possible combinations and 4 possible weather conditions. There is a correlation between monsters and the weather. For example, if you make it rain, the monsters near watering holes will become more vicious, and rare monsters with extraordinary strength may appear. By controlling the weather, you can control what kind of monsters you'll run into. That's about it. If you forget how to work it, come talk to me again.
Thanks.
And so the first time I played this game, I never listened to the instructions. I pretty much just completely turned the levers which way I thought they needed to go. But she was saying something about like one controls the actual wind. I just said that there's 4 combinations and I get extremely lucky with which ones I choose. There's actually a boss in this area for each weather condition. I believe sunny is the Long Gui. Or actually it might be... Yeah, it's feral the first time. And then after that it's the Long Gui.
We've learned what's behind that storm.
The rain is the Ochu, I'm pretty sure. There's another one that looks like it's very cloudy. That would be Yomi. And then the sandstorm, I believe, might be feral again.
Dozens of flan in one go? No,
I don't know, I might be thinking something different. Let's see. A flan devouring monster is behind the storm. What's going on? I don't know. Might as well kill it.
Instead of standing around here, let's go kill that thing. I mean, I'm a hunter after all.
Yeah, you tell her no.
Any idea what's going on?
Sure. There's no way a regular monster could cause that storm and consume so many flan. A paradox must be involved.
So we should go check it out, right?
Look. There's no other explanation. They're being sucked into a time rift.
And then they're reappearing back at Sunless.
Right. If we can take down this beast, we can stop the giant flan from getting any bigger.
Makes sense. Oh, look, that's a Long Gui walking in front of him. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. You're just gonna step right in front of it? Well, this is not gonna end well. I'm actually gonna save it. Just because of that reason. And the Long Gui is no joke. The thing kicks ass and takes names on a regular basis.
Okay, this one might be a bit much for us.
But I don't really think...
We could just get it to step out of the way.
I think the Long Gui would actually spawn in the first time we made it sunny. I don't remember that happening unless I'm just that stupid that I don't remember something like that. I mean, it's hard to forget a monster of that size, put it that way. Alright, so... Okay, so it actually does spawn in the first time.